So, I didn't realize how bad it looked before I started, before I sat down to record this. Um, I just wanted to talk about the fact that my eye's been, like, really fucked up lately. This eye specifically, the one that you can tell is fucked up just by looking at it. It's been burning a lot lately. And because it gets like really dry if I leave it open for longer than like half a second. It gets really dry. So I've been blinking a lot, which makes it even more dry. That's just how these sort of things work. Plus today, while I was at work, I accidentally splashed some oil in my eye, like not like car oil or motor oil, but like cooking oil. Because I work at Little Caesars, so it was cooking oil. I was putting oil on the pans to put the dough in the pans, and a little bit of oil splashed up. It was actually a lot of it. It burned for a while. It splashed up into my eye, which has already been in pain the last few days. And, I don't really use social media, but I thought people should know that I'm an idiot, so... Not that that's something I should broadcast, but, whatever, here I am. I've never tried to hide the fact that I'm, I sometimes do some really dumb shit. I don't try to hide that fact. I'm only human. We're all human. So I guess I'll just pose a question. What's like the one body part that you consistently hurt? For me, it is my eye. As much as you would think that it's like my arm or something like that. Because, little tidbit of information for those of you out there who might be interested in little facts, I guess. When I was 20 years old, I had 2 heart attacks and 2 strokes. That was 10 years ago, so I'm okay-ish now. Anyway, the result of that is that when I walk, my right arm doesn't move on its own. You know how most people don't have to think about it when they walk? Their arms move. My right arm does not. When I'm walking, it just hangs limp by my side. But yeah, so one would think that because of that, I would like bang it on shit all the time. No, ironically, I bang my left arm on shit way more than I bang my right arm on shit. But my eye, specifically this one. When I was a kid, I used to blink like way too much. Now I feel like normally the reverse is actually true. Right now I'm blinking a lot because of the fact that my eye keeps getting really dry. But normally, like, I'll literally go like 5-6 minutes without blinking at it. Sometimes more. Sometimes I'll go a fairly significant amount of time and realize I haven't been blinking. But like, when I was a kid once, I think I was in like 6th grade at the time. I grew up in Washington State, for those who may not know, up there in the Pacific Northwest. There are a lot of slugs up there. Some of you see where this is going. No pun intended. So, one day I was out in the backyard. There was a slug just, moving across the cinder block brick things. And they weren't like cinder blocks, because that implies that it's like the rectangle with the line down the middle. It wasn't. It was like those little like leaf shape ones that people use to like in landscaping when they want to do like layers in their yard or some shit. They'll lay those out. Whatever. Anyway, There was a slug going across it. I poked it with a stick. Slime went directly into this eye. It's this eye. I've ended up with like salt and pepper at different instances in this eye. I've squirted sriracha somehow in this eye. A lot of weird shit has ended up in my left eye. I don't. I'm honestly surprised I can still see out of it, if I'm being totally honest with you. And today, the oil at work is the latest thing that's ended up in my eye. So yeah, for you guys, like, what's the thing that you hurt consistently? That's just like, I just consistently, like, do you stub your toe on shit all the time? Like, I know a few people that do that. They stub their toe on almost everything they walk by. Anyway, that's just a random little update from my life, I guess. I don't know. I'll see you guys tomorrow.